What is happening, fellow Cobras? Welcome back to the channel. During the Karate Kid films, the character of Daniel LaRusso was of course the main protagonist along with Mr. Miyagi and was always the main hero of the story. However, in Cobra Kai, his character has been painted in a whole new light as his story began through the lens of Johnny Lawrence, which of course made him a very polarizing character. And unfortunately for him, he's been a really one-note type of character who's always been obsessed to live up to the standards of Mr. Miyagi and that every other way of karate is wrong. But thankfully, we finally begin to see some changes at the end of Season 4 and into the entirety of Season 5. And that's ultimately how he was able to overcome his biggest obstacles from the Karate Kid 3 in Season 5, Mike Barnes and Terry Silver. Daniel was able to make amends with all of his past rivalries up until this point, Johnny, Chosen, but Terry Silver, he still casted a level of fear over Daniel all those years later. Sure, Daniel beat them in the 1985 All Valley, but he was never able to put his skills to the test one-on-one against Terry. But we of course had to wait till Season 5 where we finally got to see Daniel put that fear to the test and where he finally got the chance to take on Terry Silver. Daniel ended up fighting Terry Silver not once, but twice in Season 5. The first time around didn't go so well for him, but the second time around, everything he had gone through up until that point was put to the test right then and there. Daniel was able to put all the lessons that he had learned over the years, even the ones that Silver taught him with the Quicksilver method in the Karate Kid 3, and he even used his most iconic move, the crane kick, to finish off Terry, which was just icing on top of the cake as Terry once mocked Daniel's crane kick in the Karate Kid 3, and it just makes it all the more funny that the crane kick was what led to his downfall altogether. But it's important to note that Daniel's unresolved fear from the Karate Kid 3 wasn't coming from just Terry Silver alone, but from Mike Barnes as well. For reference, he even brought this up to Sam back in Season 3 when he brought her to the All Valley Sports Arena. But that aspect of fear that Daniel got from Mike Barnes was ultimately wiped clean after learning of Mike's change of heart and his apologies for what happened in the 80s. Daniel was able to physically and mentally overcome all the issues and rivalries that were presented to him in the Karate Kid trilogy as a whole. And now that this time he had his entire family and students standing by to support him in his corner, along with overcoming all of his past rivalries, that just gave him the fuel to overcome Silver once and for all and complete his Karate Kid journey and have it come full circle. Daniel no longer has to live with that cloud of fear that Terry always had over his head, and that was one issue from the Karate Kid trilogy that Daniel still needed to overcome. But now that he's overcome everything from the original movies, what's next for Daniel to overcome? And that's where you guys come in. Be sure to let me know down below in the comments section, what do you think is next for Daniel to come in the future of Cobra Kai? You know what to do next. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave this video a like so it can get pushed out to more and more people throughout the community, and make sure you're subscribed to Strike First Media as I got plenty more videos coming on Cobra Kai Season 5 and 6, including theories, news, updates, and more that you're not going to want to miss. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.